Hello, everybody. I'm Lily Chen. I'm here today to interview Dr. Schaefer about the new weight loss product, Garcinia Cambogia. Hello, Dr. Schaefer. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing just great. Thanks, Lily. How are you?
I'm doing great too. Thank you.
Okay. Well, why don't we go ahead and get this thing rolling so we don't bore people? I'm sure they all they're dying to find out about Garcinia Cambogia.
Yeah, I would bet. All right. So, Dr. Schaefer, could you tell me how is this product different from other weight loss products in the market?
An excellent question, Lily. I'm glad you asked that. Well, I would say the big difference is a lot of the weight loss products in the past relied on some sort of stimulant, to boost the body's metabolism so that the body would be more effective at burning fat. You're probably too young to remember these, but they were out and pretty popular about 10 to 15 years ago.
Actually, I did have the experience. I was taking one weight loss product. It was like made of chili, and I
Ah,
only took it once, and the
right.
whole day I feel extremely thirsty. I
Mm,
feel extremely tired. I have to drink water all day long, and it's so uncomfortable. My heart was beating very fast.
right.
So, is that what you were talking about?
Well, that's the same kind of an idea, is that these products would try to stimulate the body's metabolic process so that it would burn faster and hotter. But problem is people felt exactly like you just described. And
Yeah, it was very bad. I just stopped taking them right after one day.
yeah, most people couldn't continue taking it because they didn't like the side effects. But what this product is able to do is bypass that entirely, and it's kind of a two-pronged approach. Number one is that it's basically very effective at being, a fat burner, and what that means is that it just when the fat comes in, this product allows it to be burned off. Now,
Okay.
how does it do that, you might ask?
Yeah.
How is that possible? Well, what happens is that your liver, okay, your liver is what, generally speaking, takes the fat. I'm sorry, it takes the excess glycogen and glucose from your meal, and it processes that into fat. All right, and that's one of the body's pathways. That's why we call this product and this whole brand pathway fixers, because that just doesn't seem to make sense to me. Why do you want to turn something into fat? So this is actually kind of a little cartoon here of a liver, and what it's doing is just showing how the liver is like saying, no, 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 we're not going to go that pathway this time. We're going to try something different. What it does is actually it blocks the pathway in the liver where the liver changes the excess glucose into fat and changes it into energy. So instead of getting fat, you become more energetic. Sounds kind of good, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how did it make the change to the liver?
Well, it's something to do with the enzymes that actually make these reactions go. They inhibit these chemical reactions in the liver. Nobody really knows exactly how that's done, but that's the mechanism. And so they slow down dramatically these pathways where the liver is actually converting this.
Yes, so it's just a natural reaction.
Yeah, it's done naturally. It's not. It's basically shutting something down that the body normally would do.
Okay,
Uh,
great.
right. So I just kind of want to show you what happens over time, and this is pretty graphic, when your liver becomes basically just a fat dump. Okay. If you can see
Oh,
here, yeah. What we have here down on the lower left is a fatty liver. Okay,
mm,
that's just kind of all this cakey looking stuff is fat. Now, if you have a
yeah.
nice, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have a nice healthy liver like this one up here, it's obviously a lot better functioning. And it's this same kind of fat that you see on the liver is the kind of fatty cells that your liver is making out of the excess um, glucose in your food. And that's why you want to block that. You want to block this pathway because you don't want this thing in the lower left, obviously.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this product kind of became famous when this particular gentleman here started talking about it. This guy down here in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Dr. Oz. Have you ever heard of him?
Well, I heard the wizard doctor. The
Oh,
wizard Oz.
you mean the Mighty Oz, like the movie?
Yes.
That's different.
Not Dr. Oz.
I'll have to show you one of his TV shows later, but he's pretty famous in America.
Okay.
And anyway, he kind of is touting this product as well right now.
Oh, great.
So anyhow, that is the major differences. Oh, and this product is also a lot cheaper than a lot of your weight loss products are. It's relatively inexpensive.
Mm. Could you tell me approximately how much it is now in the market?
Well, actually, this link here under my name here, it's being sold on Amazon, so that's, it's a name you can trust. It can be had for about $25 worth, and that would get you basically a 30-day supply.
Oh, that's really reasonable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of, I mean, you might be curious about the dosage of this product.
Yeah, actually, I think Dr. Schaefer, you might miss the second reason how this product is different from other products. You only talk about one reason.
Oh yeah, thank you, Lily. The second reason, the two-pronged approach part, it's also functions as an appetite suppressant. Now that's nothing really new. There are other products out on the market that do that. One famous one is called Hoodia, H-O-O-D-I-A.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have the double-pronged approach of the appetite suppressant and the change in the pathways.
Okay.
Thank you for pointing that out. Appreciate that. That is important.
You're welcome. Thank you for the answer.
So as far as the dosage is concerned, you're going to want to take 1 to 2 pills on an empty stomach, preferably about 1,000 milligrams a day. But you can take about 3,000 milligrams a day if you're, really trying to accelerate the process. But for most people, 1,000 milligrams a day in 2 500 milligram caplets is adequate.
Okay.
And the nice thing about this product as well is it comes from a pumpkin seed, only found in certain areas of Southeast Asia. So there's nothing in there that's chemical. So it's hard to overdose on something that's basically just fruit extract. So that's encouraging as well.
So I must exclude a lot of side effects from this product as other chemical weight loss products.
Exactly. That's kind of why it's been appealing to a lot of people, because it doesn't have, it's not chemically based. It's something you would find in nature.
Okay, all right. I know we're running a little bit late, but I still have one question, Dr. Schaefer. Could you tell us the side effects of this product?
There haven't really been any reported, other than if people had a sensitivity to it, you're going to get, that can be like nausea or vomiting. But that's like anything you ingest, people can be sensitive to it.
Okay.
And there is one caution that it's not really recommended for people with diabetes.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Schaefer. That's very, that's important.
That's been reported in a couple of instances. I wouldn't recommend someone with diabetes to take this product.
Okay, and after all, because the material is very natural, so the side effects are much lower than the other products in the market.
Right. I think just because it is a fruit extract, that might be one of the reasons why diabetics don't do so well on it, because fruit is fairly high in sugar.
I see.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Schaefer.
You're very welcome. Thank you for the time. And again, right down here, you can see the link right here from Amazon is where you can purchase the product if you want to give it a shot. There's, of course, a totally no questions asked money back guarantee on it. So I think
I like to have a try too. Okay.
All right, so I think that about ends it up for today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.